No, wait, one second. Deep what Jose's saying though. How many, as a man, you can actually like get sexually harassed and no one really believe you, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't even have to say pause. I'm secure in my sexuality. I can say this. That brother was ugly. No,
I've heard some mad stories, man. I've heard like, and it's always. I'm sorry to say this, ladies. It's always the married women more than the married men. I've heard.
Yeah.
Doing a madness.
But I was like, that doesn't make any sense because I was like, lesbians don't really give men head.
So married people at your workplace, what's the maddest thing you've seen them do?
Married people
in a relationship, or married people at your workplace, what's the craziest thing you've seen them do?
I can't lie to you, man. In my old workplace, when I was just a young boy, and when I was fresh to this, I had two married couples. They were aware that they were married. We all knew that they were
working
married.
Together.
Yeah, they're working together, man. I think people that are working together are males and females, especially if it's a long time, something may always happen. So we're doing a night shift one time, and all that.
Oh, you're laughing already.
we got like a staff room in it, but we got like a little separate staff room, fam. Around 2 a.m. all I could hear was. I was like,
some
yo.
Pokemon sounds, bro.
I can't lie to you.
Wait, what
I
noise is
knew.
that?
What kind of noises is this?
I don't want to do the hand thing in it because it would be a major why.
Who was doing it?
Sounds like some grapefruit.
What, you want me to name it?
The husband and the wife.
Broski, they were both married, innit? So it doesn't matter, bro. They were both cheating, anyways.
But who was the one you caught?
Yeah,
they were both married. I caught both of them. I caught both of them, fam. I knew about both of them.
Oh, you mean they're married to individual people separately?
Individual people, exactly, bro.
Not married to each other?
Not married to each other, fam. Do you know what my first thought was? Scumbag. I said, yo, I gotta go next. So this one, okay, cool, say nothing.
You're a scumbag still.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
didn't
he's
get
right
it.
though. You can't have thingy couples in at work.
Come on, fam. I'm
You
single.
can't.
I'm allowed to
You
do
can
that.
have couples.
Nah, it won't work.
You shouldn't have couples.
You shouldn't. Yeah,
Wait. Mandem. What we doing?
Whoa. By the way, guys, we need to introduce our special guest here today. My guy.
Man introduce
Yeah.
16 minutes into the podcast.
Yeah, I apologize, man.
This is my boy.
Welcome to Beyond Boundaries, man. Welcome to Beyond Boundaries.
First time. Last time after this
come on.
disrespect.
Guys, I think you lot haven't noticed. I think the viewers have noticed, but
New logo, baby.
new logo,
Yeah.
new guest, new
leveled
logo.
up.
Let me not do that.
Everything.
That's it.
I mean, everything's new to me because it's my first time here.
Yeah, it's a new logo.
Oh, welcome Jose, though, man. Welcome Jose, broski. You know what I'm saying?
Show love.
You don't probably
show
know
love
him
for the
because
mandem.
he's a
Hey, look,
superstar.
today's
He's a
special
superstar
is new
here.
logo, new guest,
Mm-hmm.
new good energy.
Chairs that make me look shorter than I really am.
Hey, we've done this
Got
before,
Roy the
fam.
same
You
height
get
as
me?
me.
My man
Ridiculous.
6'2", fam. Take 2 away, bro.
3 of the man them have trims.
Nah, why you violating our guests? Don't violate our guests, fam. Don't violate our guests, fam.
Bruv, certain man went
do-rags.
We know
Under
why.
the do-rag is a freshly
Oh, the
cut
waves.
trim.
Oh, he's got the
Man
waves.
unveiled that.
He's got the wave.
Came out like an Avenger.
He was ready
Take
for
us
this.
I was too busy,
Take
obviously
us off.
taking care of Beyond Boundaries
Take
and
us
what's
off.
important.
Take the do-rag off.
Hey, welcome Jose, fam. Our special guest.
Big up Jose.
Big up Jose, man.
No, but we're saying you can't have relationships at work.
You
Broski,
can.
you can.
No,
You gotta do it
man,
correctly.
no.
Mark, can I tell you something, yeah? When I first got 18 years old, when I first got into my job, obviously good looking as you can see, ding, I'm a superstar, innit?
You're mad.
One lady, like she's got a bare experience, innit? She noticed that I was getting a few attention from the ladies, married ladies as well, etc. And she said to me, Romulus, everyone cheats. She could see me overthinking, thinking, this person's married, I can't do nothing with them. She told me everyone cheats, fam. And guess what? She was married. I said, do you cheat? She was like, nah, and then she just smiled, fam.
She just told you everyone cheats. That's
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Nah, I knew she cheats as well. Basically, she was just taking the mick, innit? But she was right because as life went on, everyone that was married at work, except for you, Abdul, cheated.
I don't work with you, bro. Don't put me
Yeah,
in
I
that
know.
scenario. You sound like you got a mashed
Yeah,
up
but I'm
workplace.
saying, of course, it sounds.
Where I
like
started
cheating.
was mashed up. I can't lie.
Saying you're walking past rooms and you're hearing these Pokemon noises in the background. That sounds mad.
Nah, it was mad. I was angry, Jones. I wasn't involved. I was angry,
Was that
fam.
the first time you seen it? Or like the first time you seen like?
That was the first time I've seen it because that was the first time I've been in that type of environment. Before I was a student, of course, innit, and I was in university.
What did you do? The maddest thing you seen at work, a married couple did. It's changed you.
I can take a
Look
seat
at
back.
his
I've got to lie to you. I've seen, not even lie, be honest. I've seen some things that will change a man to his core. All I'm saying is this. All you, where's this camera?
Yeah.
You man them, yeah, who have missus and your missus has a work husband. If your missus has a work husband,
Haram.
you cannot listen carefully. you cannot allow her to go to the Christmas party without you. All I'm saying,
Staff parties.
the only way to describe it here is like this. You see Christmas party, you see Halloween, yeah, they say Halloween's the time where the dead come back to walk the earth again, yeah? Christmas parties are the time where her work husband becomes her real husband for one night. I've seen some things that you wouldn't believe. Like, if I tell you, man, you wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it. But I've seen it, so I've seen it with my own eyes, and I know it to be fact.
Has it happened to you?
No, I'm not doing any. I didn't.
Oh, so it's not
but
from
stuff
first-hand
happened to
experience.
me. I'm not gonna lie. Stuff happened to me. We'll talk about that later on. 'Cause stuff that happened to me was crazy. But I'm saying I saw multiple things happening. Like it was my first Christmas party. Let me just say this to make it clear. It's not my current workplace. I got to throw a disclaimer in there now. 'Cause I don't want people to be like, "Oh, he's moving mad." My last workplace, I went to my first ever Christmas party. So this is my first ever Christmas party. I'd never been. I didn't really know what happens at Christmas parties. Remember, I'm working in a school.
Stays in Christmas.
I work in a school, bruv. These
Okay.
people
don't
are
expect them,
sublime professionals. I only see them moving professional.
I heard schools are the worst though.
Brother, let me tell the story.
It's coming. It's coming. I like this.
Yeah, I've seen nothing but pros. These people are professionals. They're 100%. Like I don't see them outside. Like, do you know what it is? Like some people go on that Friday work drink vibes. I'm not on that. I like to keep work. This is work. I'm gone. I'm not really on the parlay
See?
thing like that.
Like I said,
I keep it work to work, collect my paycheck, and I'm gone. Friday, people go drinking. I'm not on any of that. The Christmas party come round. Everybody loves a party. They're telling me it's gonna be free food, free drink. I'm like, I'm down. This is December the 15th.
I remember the date.
No, I remember the date. Do you know why? Because what you need to remember, this is a vital part of the story. December the 15th, school breaks up on like the 21st or the 20th. You're going to
days just
see these people again for another week. But people were pretending like they weren't going to see other people again. Like they were moving mad. I remember the first thing I saw, I'm not even going to bait. I'm not going to bait him up because I like him. He's a cool guy. I'm not going to lie. He's not an attractive guy. He's an ugly guy. Like he looks like a potato. In fact, he looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Pause. Why you rating
Nah,
him
I
like
don't even
that?
have to say pause. I'm secure in my sexuality. I can say this. That brother was ugly. Now listen. I can say that. I can say
You know
that.
someone's ugly.
That brother was ugly.
You know in it, Josie. They
Yeah, that
clapped
brother
in
was
it.
like, some man
You know
are like,
in
oh,
it.
pause,
Yeah,
no pause here. That brother was ugly.
I'm sorry for you. You
That
know who
brother
you
was
are. I'm
ugly.
sorry.
Mr.
I'm
Potato
sorry.
Head, man.
Yeah,
man,
he was
Welcome
ugly.
to be
But this
unbounded.
was the shock. He was ugly, but he, in the structure of the school, he was like an assistant head, so he had power. And this chick that he was moving with, and this is why I say it's mad. She was a teacher. She was nice. I'm not gonna lie. She was borderline beautiful. She was very, very nice person, and she was nice visually as well. And she was recently married, 1 year in. So I thought to myself, like, if you look at them two sitting at a table, you reckon there ain't no way this
Yeah,
bruh
no
is.
problems,
There ain't no way, brother. I'm walking around the Christmas party. I'm moving like the Watcher in What If. I'm just viewing things. I'm like, time, space, reality.
I like his references.
It's more than a linear path. I'm just watching stuff, bro. It was like I saw a prism of endless possibilities, bro. I'm telling you, I saw things I could not believe.
What's going on here?
Under the table, you see, we're all here. Everyone's hands above the table. You see Roy's hands above the table, bro. Those two are sitting beyond. Remember, she's nice. 1 year married in, nice. He's ugly, bruv. But the structure of the power under the table, I just see hands. I see a hand moving under the table. Like he ain't seen that I can see. He ain't seen that no one else can see. The hands under the table moving, rubbing. She's all there like that. Like making, like you, I don't know the noises
crazy.
because I was far away. I was,
That-
but I
that
can
sounded like
imagine
you know,
the
but
noises.
My
Yeah,
heart is hurting, bro.
Bruv,
As a married man,
all
hearing
of this-
that, my heart is hurting.
Bruv, Abdul,
Welcome to life,
all
bro.
of this stuff. Man was
missus never
feathering it. He was doing some feathering techniques under the table. The second they saw that I clocked, he looked at me and bruv, it was like, oh no, we've been caught. He looked at me and then he went like that. And once the
Yeah,
hands were there,
yeah,
they were
yeah,
shaking.
no, yeah,
they were
yeah.
shaking on top of the table. They were still shaking. Like the
wet,
technique,
it was wet.
the technique hadn't
He must have
ended.
ate something
The
after
hands
that
were still
hand.
moving like that. The technique had not ended. I remember I saw that and I was like, wow. And he saw me and he was like, oh no, that bread don't really talk a lot. So I was like, I don't really talk a lot. I'm not gonna say nothing about this. Like I'm like, it's their business. Innit?
Until now.
Yeah, until now, but I'm not
Until
saying
now.
no names. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, we
bruv,
don't know
That's
potato
not
head,
even.
innit?
That story doesn't even scratch the surface of
that's
things I
minor.
saw.
That's-
Bruv, that didn't even scratch the surface of things I saw that night. That night, I remember I went up. I don't want to go on too long, but I went up to. There was a house party after. There was a brother who had a house party. We all went up. Remember, these are teachers. I've only seen them in professional.
By the way,
settings.
was he married or not?
He was married. They were both married. They were doing a mazza. Like, they were both married. I went up. I went upstairs and I remember I just went through a door, bruv. And I swear I'm not even taking a piss. It was the maths teacher, bruv. The maths teacher had 7 lines of cocaine perfectly, equilateral equations and that, yeah?
Fractions,
yeah,
algebra.
perfectly like
Lined up.
lined up. 7 of them. So I walk into the room and I bust in. I was like, oh my, it was him, one chick and one other chick. And they had the line. He had been lining it up. I see him with a credit card like that, lining it when I came in. And then he looks at me and he's like, oh, do you want a line, mate? And I was like to him, straight away I was like, bro, I don't really do all that. And he's like, no, come on, mate, you can have one. And I was like, listen, I'm not judging you, man. I'm just saying I don't do that stuff. You, man, can do what you want, but I don't do that stuff. Yeah. That party was wild. And that wasn't even the wildest thing I saw at that party. The wildest thing that happened.
Was this party in the school?
No, this was the pub. This stuff happened in the pub.
Oh.
The party happened later on in someone's house after everybody got drunk at the pub. And then, bro, I swear.
After the after party, fam.
The after party. This is when I say stuff happens, where I was like, man's literally like the watcher.
Were you involved?
This
fam?
is an alternate.
I
I'll
see
tell you what
you
happened to
watch
me
it.
after. But I'm saying when I say it's part of a it's an alternate reality. You see things you're not. I'm not used to seeing these people like that, brother. There was one female at the party. Yeah, she was allegedly a lesbian. Yeah,
Allegedly.
and the reason why I have to say allegedly is because she was a lesbian. But when we all got back to work on that next Monday, she was the one that went around telling everyone that she gave one brer head in the flipping. But I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense, because I was like, lesbians don't really give men head, as far as I checked. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Think about what I'm deep into, bruv. She was a lesbian who gave a brer.
Or she didn't really.
Maybe she just wanted coke, innit? You said they had coke there. She wanted coke.
Not really.
She ain't no money.
Well, you walk in a room and like, I want to get some coke. Oh,
that's
give
what
a
I'm
brer
saying.
some
Yeah,
head.
but
Bruv, she's
I've
a
heard
lesbian.
of that, fam.
bruv.
I heard it. Yeah,
That doesn't
I hear
make
it.
sense.
It makes it better for
That's
her,
like
fam.
if I told you a gay brer said he's eating out women. This doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense.
For free coke.
No,
Doesn't
bruv,
make sense.
I don't know. I don't believe it was for coke.
Those that take coke, yeah, and they're addicted to it, comment below. You understand, but go on, carry on.
Bruv,
Are you speaking from experience?
Yeah, I know people. I've spoken to people that spoke
I
about
said, are you
it.
speaking from
what happened to me?
experience?
I'm not even sure if I really want to tell you, man, on campus. It's too crazy. Like I can, and the worst thing is like, what happened to me? You can't really tell other people.
I won't say nothing.
Nah, of course, it's a podcast. It's going out to everyone. But I'm saying what happened to me was a madness. So obviously, as I've said to you, I work with
People that you don't
these
see.
people's professional. Now at work, we all know like sometimes you have banter. There are some people you have like flirty banter with this, that, and the other, but it's just banter.
Yeah.
But this lady at work was just someone who I was 100% professional with. Had never had any type of banterous talk or anything like that. It's just come in. I didn't even work with her. She's just someone who worked in my workplace. Brother, I'm at the Christmas party and everyone's dancing because you dance with everyone, you're having a good time. So I'm dancing with this thing. And then she starts like slut dropping. You know what slut dropping is? No, you might know what slut dropping is. So she starts slut dropping and then she's all rubbing in between man's jeans and all of that. And I'm like, whoa, hey, everyone's out here. You get it? Like, I don't even really know you. Like I know
It
you.
went
but
from
I
0
don't-
to 100.
Yeah,
didn't
it
it?
went from 0 to 100. So I was like, nah, I didn't want to push her off me because I was thinking, I don't want to push her off and then she hurts herself or slips or something like that. These times I was working for agencies, so I don't want to risk it. Next time you've done it, you're
And
fired.
about money, innit? Yeah.
Brother, I swear, I'm not even lying to you, man, when I say this, bruv. At one point, when we were dancing, after when I picked her up off the slut dropping technique she was doing, bruv, she grabbed a man's Dwayne Johnson. It was ridiculous, bruv. I swear down, bruv. She was all sexual harassment. I had never to that stage been sexually harassed in my life. She grabbed a man's Johnson. After that, that's when I was like, oh, I don't know what's happening here. And I left.
He realized he wasn't gay.
Yeah, I realized.
He realized he wasn't gay.
He was
That's
like,
a donut.
he was like, whoa.
Yeah, bruv, let's be honest, bruv.
This is
I don't know what's wrong with Mark. Like,
Welcome to Beyond
Mark's
Boundaries, man.
moving mad, wearing pink and that, calling other man gay. It's mad. But no, bruv, that wasn't even. That was like obviously so. That had
So you just
happened.
left after that.
No, bruv. Obviously, I was like, whoa, like you're grabbing a man Johnson in public, bruv. I don't know you like that to be like. Let me just say, if it was someone,
Did
that
you get a bit scared though? I'm trying to
banter
imagine
with-
her
No,
No,
it was
she's
someone that had that-
confident.
She's drunk though.
She
Isn't she?
Yeah,
was
she's
drunk,
probably
and
confident.
it's one of those people. She's one of those people that's like professional, but when she's had a couple of G and T's,
them
she
ones.
becomes.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I've never seen her like this. And then I went to the other man. There was one guy who like was a real cool brer, and I went to him and I was like, "Hey, yo, you know what's her name, yeah, brother? Man was just dancing, and bro, she's on the dance floor, but she's grabbing a man's John." Like, I was like, bruv, like. she's moving mad. And he just like, because he's calm, English bro, he's calm. He goes, yeah, mate, you know her, yeah. You know she's lovely.
he's straight,
Yeah,
he's
she
straight.
goes, she's lovely. He goes, she's lovely. But when she's had a couple of drinks, she's on all that jungle fever. And I was like,
Jungle fever.
yeah, jungle. I was like, no, I said to her, first on, calm down, brother. Allow all this jungle talk, number one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Number one, allow all this jungle talk. Like, where did this jungle talk come out? But I was like, oh, say no more. And I was like, well, you man didn't want to tell me any of this. And like, yeah, mate, she loves it. She loves a bit of the old man dingo. And I was like, bro,
Oh man, you got box man. You said the first one I was comfy with it. He was cool with it. Let me hear
yeah, I
the second.
was like, you know what I realized? This guy's trying to get all his racism out right now quickly. Because he can't get it in the workplace, so he's getting it all out now. Bro, that had me fried. That had me fried from then. And then, like, do you know what the worst thing about that scenario is? Because in that scenario, these times, like, I had a girl, it's my ex now, but these times, like, bruv, I can't tell anyone I was harassed. Because number one, I can't tell people at the workplace, really. I told a couple of, like, the mandem, but I can't tell people at the workplace, because if this breaks loose, I'm on agency. So
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just get,
get rid
they'll
of
just
him.
be like,
Just get going,
get
innit?
rid
Yeah,
of
just
this
get rid of the guy,
And
yeah.
I like the workplace at this time.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I just got to hold this one. Like, man was harassed at a party. And then, like,
Take that out, innit?
the irony is, when we went back to work Monday, no apology,
Nothing
Like, it's
happened,
like it
innit?
didn't even go to
Everyone acted like it's normal. They just what
No,
passes.
because I didn't tell bare people. So I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want it to become a thing. Because, like, if it does become a thing, I'm gone.
Yeah.
And I like it.
It's K7, aka Roy. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
And I like the workplace.
yeah.
But it's like, bro, and then the worst thing is, like I said, I couldn't even really go tell, like, my girl at the time. Because I was like,
Yeah.
my girl would be reckoning, oh, what
Why
did
you
you
don't?
do
don't
to
why,
make
why,
her
yeah, why
believe?
did you
I
even
was like,
dance?
she
Why,
don't believe.
no, but why would
Party,
you
bro.
dance? Why did you dance at the beginning?
No,
Even
dancing is nothing. Bro, I was dancing with everyone, bro.
What do you mean dancing is nothing?
Listen,
No,
when I
no,
say
no,
this
no,
as
no,
well-
no, Jose, no.
Bruv,
Dancing is something.
No,
Like,
let me say,
if my
because
girl was
you're going
dancing
on
with
like,
someone
man,
else, I'm
let
getting
me
vexed.
describe the kind of dancing. These
Okay.
people were Caucasian people, yeah, and
Brother.
other
Yeah,
people
it's
of other
the-
mixed.
no, but
I
anything
weren't
on a
whining
dance
on
floor.
no one's
I know, I
back,
hear you,
man,
but
like,
any
let me
dan-
just do a
any
bit of dancing.
any
Let the brother-
dancing, any dancing, anything with a girl is a form of like.
Haram.
It's,
Haram.
yeah, it's haram. But it's
Hey,
just a form
Ramadan
of like, you
Mubarak,
know,
by the way,
guys.
showing
Everything's
affection.
haram.
It's showing affection. isn't it?
Music's haram. What's not haram?
It's true.
But that's
Now
like-
music
that's
is
like
around,
haram,
but I
bro.
get his point though. I get his point, fam. If you're
Like,
out there
dancing
she grabbed
with
your
a
Johnny because
yeah,
you're out there in
dancing with a
exposed
lead.
position.
She didn't
innit?
grab my Johnny because of that. She grabbed my
put
Johnny. She
yourself
was
in
off
the
the
You put
Yeah.
yourself in the party.
Yeah.
You saw everyone
You
do
see that?
You know, went home.
See what you man
went home.
did. See this? What you man did. This is the reasons why I didn't tell no one. Just straight away, you just got. Oh, it was you. What did you do? And like, especially imagine
but-
the one thing
Nah,
that
you're
you're
right,
with that
you're
you
right,
feel
you're
like
right.
you should
Play
be
a
able to
fire,
tell.
you get burnt, Jose.
Yeah, it's one thing that you feel like you should tell. It's like, man, weren't dancing with her like it was just exclusively. It's like, brother, I danced with this person, I danced with that, but everyone was dancing
Just being
together.
friendly,
We,
being
Yeah.
we were all like drunk.
No,
and
but
having
did
a
you make
vibe.
eye connection on the dance floor?
What eye connection? She was already on the floor, bro.
She dipped low already.
Bruv, I really,
Josie
you know
held
what?
hands,
Do
pick
you know
When he
what?
put his hands up, she said
The only
she
thing
can
I
go,
regret,
she can
the
go.
only thing I regret is this: when she did the first slut drop, that should have
Yeah.
been my sign to
To
like,
go,
yo,
to
you're
bounce,
because
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
else was just
yeah.
fun dancing, listening to the music.
But then she did the
Christmas
slut drop to
time
you,
and all
yeah,
of that,
yeah,
all
yeah.
of that dancing to Christmas tunes. Everything was blessed. Once she did the
yeah.
slut dropping, I should have cut it there.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't.
then-
But then once she started grabbing Johnson, that's when I cut. I
She
ducked
wanted,
straight
to
out.
know,
of
she,
it.
Yeah.
she wanted to know if the facts are true, bro.
Was she nice? Was she nice though?
It's not about that. She wasn't. It's not about that.
I'm curious.
It's not
I'm
about that.
curious.
She
man.
weren't nice
Oh,
to me.
he can't say it. She can work it out. She can work
No,
out.
she
Put two and
weren't.
two
No,
together.
let me just say, she weren't nice to me, but other man might find her nice. But it's not about that. It's about like,
fact that you're
bro,
grabbing-
that's
That's
harassment,
why
bro.
you
If I,
Yeah.
I
It's the
can
fact
do
that a
that.
woman
She was
grabbed
nice
I
his
can
thing.
do that. I can.
No,
No,
but
no,
deep
no,
it.
no, no. I
Hey,
can.
no, wait, one
I
second.
can do
Deep what
that.
Jose's saying though. How many, as a man, you can actually like get sexually harassed and no one really believe you, bro.
Yeah, it's
That's-
true.
Yeah,
I just told a
true,
room
though.
full of
Right
brothers, and
now,
you
yeah,
man
yeah,
started
we're all
ripping,
laughing,
man,
we're all
saying that
laughing.
it was on you. It was your fault.
You're a boy.
No,
he's right,
no.
he's right, he's right.
Like, no, we're just saying like
Bro,
you
let
should
me
have
tell
never
you-
got to the dance floor.
Mark,
innit?
let me tell you how bad it was, yeah, bro. It was so bad to the point where when I left, I said, oh, I'm gonna go toilet. I went out the back exit, and her changed my behavior because I was so scared to go back. I ended up going outside and I was smoking cigarettes with the smoke. It had changed my behavior. I don't even like cigarettes. I don't even like
I just
tipping
had
a
to get
zoo.
out there. I just had to get
I don't,
out
and
there.
I was just like, I'm just out here, and they're like, oh what? Someone's like, I didn't know you smoke. I was like, oh, it's Christmas time.
It's
isn't it?"
Christmas time.
It's Christmas party. Like it changed me, and that's the truth. As I
No,
said, I couldn't go and tell like the people that like I trust, because number one, man them gonna be like, what do you mean you were harassed?
Yeah, they're gonna think,
what does that mean? Like that's what man them start saying. Was what did you do? Just like we just said here, what did you do?
Hey, stop doing that to us, though.
And
You've done that
then-
3 times now.
Nah, but it's the truth. It's victim blaming. And then like with my
playing the
ex,
victim.
with my ex at the time, like my
Yeah,
girl at
if
the
you
time,
told her,
if I
yeah.
told her, it would have
would've-
been the same thing. It was like, oh, but why would
Yeah,
she?
why would
think
she-
she would-
why
and I
would
was
you
like,
dance
literally.
it?
You must have given a signal.
My point is
You must
this,
have given
yeah?
a signal, innit?
My point is this. Literally, to the point of this is the point. We were 100% professional people at work. We weren't people that even had like banger. There were other girls where if that might have happened, I might have been like, okay, I'm not doing no more banger. I can understand like what's happened here. You get what I'm saying? I was like, this woman isn't even my work wife here. This is just a random person at work.
Wait, do you have a work life?
Not then, because I was in a relationship. I don't think you shouldn't have a work wife.
You shouldn't.
Yeah,
in
you
a
should.
relationship, because a work
If you're in a
wife-
relationship, wait.
I just told you about the rules of the Christmas party. Your work wife becomes your real wife at the Christmas party. I saw things.
I see. You're traumatized. Yeah, I can
They
see it.
grabbed things.
Things happened.
They grabbed things.
Things were grabbed. They
Things were
shouldn't be
grabbed.
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 Things were grabbed. They
grabbed.
shouldn't be grabbed.
Let me ask the last person here, Mark.
What's up?
What's the worst thing you've seen like a married person do in your workplace, bro?
Not in that extreme, bro.
Well, that's like that topped it off.
That's topped it off, lad.
Should've said this
I'm
from
not,
last, innit?
I'm not gonna lie, because you know what it is.
He's still shaking.
Nah, you know what it is.
Man,
I've
man
seen
need a cigarette.
the one I've seen is just relationships, never really married couples, innit? In work.
I don't know. I think it's a school thing, because some of the schools I worked at as well, I've seen like.
No, but the thing is, you lot are
I
Monday
heard the
to
same
Friday.
thing.
You lot don't have the night times. Women are probably horny because they don't
you
see.
have to be so professional on the kids all
Yeah.
day long.
Yeah.
What about
Professionalism.
stress though? Teachers are very stressed, fam.
Yeah,
And I
but
can
that's
imagine that
why they
emotional
cut loose.
comfort.
You know
People
what?
like Joseph give emotional comfort to the girls,
When-
and then at the parties they wanna drop low
Bro,
on them.
when
You know
you
what I'm
work
saying?
in
But
this
you
guy,
don't even know
This
it.
guy's spinning the whole
I'm telling you,
the
bro.
whole story. You
The
know?
narrative's finished now.
I could not have, you know, in the court of law, yeah, this
Innit?
is the lawyer that they would use against man. And I'll be like, this guy's a scumbag, you know.
But you
Now,
know,
if I was your lawyer, I'd definitely
let me
get you
land,
out,
bro.
man.
Fucking hell, bro.
Oh,
I
thank you.
Let him land.
don't want to speak now. Piss me off. I said in a school, you have to be professional from the morning, the minute those kids come in, to the minute those kids come out. So there's no joking about. And depending on what age you work with,
Even on the way to school.
yeah,
Because
and
you're known as a
exactly,
teacher, like,
exactly.
most of
And
the
depending
time,
on what
yeah.
age you work with, you can't really banter. Rather when you work with adults and there's no kids around, you might be able to work and have a few jokes with people and swear and say this and that. You can't do that.
Yeah, there's no swearing.
Yeah, she,
There's
only in the staff
That's what I
room.
said. I've just seen like staff,
So-
like
But do
people
you know
just
what? Not
take
even
drugs
Abs
and
will probably say
party.
this. Maybe not even in the staff room, because you get
Yeah,
so used to
yeah.
putting yourself in a thing where you're professional, so you stay professional throughout the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so, even in like the staff room, the conversations you'll have will be more professional conversations. There's
Yeah,
not
I would
really a
never
lot of
talk about the stuff I
swearing
do
and-
on road.
Yeah,
Never.
there's nothing like you don't really know.
Never.
That's what I say. People give you an alternate version of themselves.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it's a completely different.
It's
version.
like me at work, what I do now.
No, I understand.
It's like imagine the
understand
people that
but-
are like the neighbours and everything. Imagine if I was to come in a tracksuit, everything, and they see me
No,
work
I
for the
feel- I
family.
feel like in regards to
Like,
the
it
extreme minute,
looks-
my friend's also a teacher, and he tells me when he goes into the staff room, sometimes when they're stressed out, they obviously speak to each other and
About work.
yeah, about work, but they can still speak in a certain way, and sometimes it's different depending on if they're comfortable with the person as well.
But
And
you don't get
obviously
enough
that plays a
time,
big
bro.
part.
You don't get
Yeah.
enough time like that.
Now I hear you, but this is
Yeah, man,
one-
you've
got
one-
15-minute
this is-
break.
This is just one opinion.
If you're in a staff
15-minute
room, yeah.
break.
On the first break, yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a
15
15-minute break, but that's just about enough time to fight someone for the microwave and turn something on, bro.
And also, bro, if management comes in, if head teachers come in,
Yeah.
you have to.
You cut that convo
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah,
Quickly,
there's been
bro.
tons of convos in there, but even there's been emails saying, "Could people please stop talking like this in the staff room so people don't do."
See,
of that
any
kind of talk.
stuff at work,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It's
But I've
kept
had
pro.
some mad stories, man. I've had like, and it's always. I'm sorry to say this, ladies. It's always the married women more than the married men. I've heard
Yeah,
doing a
100%.
madness.
But I think that's a. Do you know what? It's
Doing a
a
madness,
it's a
bro.
contradictory statement, because when we work in a school with women, it's 80% women, so it's gonna be more likely to
Got a
be
point.
women.
Yeah, that's like
Got a point, yeah.
But that's no, it is. It's 80% women in most schools,
No,
maybe,
'cause
and
it-
that's
no,
on a
but then,
low.
but like, look another stat. Like in kitchens, it's mostly men in it. But then when women actually work in the kitchen, do you know how many times I've seen men hit on a woman in the kitchen because she's just a woman in the kitchen?
Yeah.
It's
Those
crazy.
kitchens are- Those kitchens are
Bruv,
narrow-
I've
narrow
seen
space
no,
as well, innit? But I'm
bruv,
sorry.
brother, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I've
so
seen
that's
chefs-
how you
yeah,
manage the kitchen.
I've seen chefs walk past just to rub
Sliding their
yeah.
meat on someone's
Yeah,
back.
fam.
What, like you in the club? That's
yeah, bro.
crazy.
But that's what I'm saying, because it's like restaurants, bro. As soon as a girl comes and works there, every man is on her, bro. Every time a new girl came when I was working there, like her new job, But everyone's like, oh, my name's this. Hey. Me, I'll give no attention. Don't chat to me. I'm not gonna chat to you unless it's
you're
working.
bad.
Yeah, blood.
Gangster,
And the next thing you know,
that's
they're coming over. Oh, hey, yeah. You're
they come to
begging
you as
now.
well?
Yeah, you're begging now,
This
innit?
is the
I don't
guy.
beg. I don't beg.
This is the guy,
I
man.
don't show the way.
But I'm not gonna lie, working with women, it has opened man's eyes to certain things. This man laughing, taking a
Yeah.
But working with women, yeah, it has opened man's eyes to certain things because I think a lot of guys, we put women in a space where they're not like men, they don't really want to have sex and this, that. But working with women has shown me women are just
Active.
as bad,
Just
and
about
let's say
more,
just
man.
as bad
More, fam.
as men. They are the
Yeah,
same.
active.
Like, see,
This
everyone's
current
fighting for
day- no, no,
equality.
this current day
Equality's
and
here.
age.
Equality
Yeah,
being here.
true.
The stories I've
It's
known,
true.
the things that women have told me at work, the things I've learned from women at work, I'm like, wow. Bruv, I say it all the time. I don't know why people do this. Stop taking advice about women from men. Take advice about women from women. That's one thing I learned exclusively. I'm taking advice because women will tell you, bruv, if a woman tells you this, believe her. If she tells you this is what she's on, believe her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drop no names, but one thing told from my workplace here, one chick from my workplace was with her partner for years.
Shutterstock Music.